Darius, could you speak to, obviously the level of competition is about to jump up. You've been through this drill before, but how hard is it to kind of elevate with the teams that are about to be on your schedule?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely tough looking ahead. We try not to look ahead of our schedule. We try to go in every game. And Coach always tells us it's us versus a game of basketball. Just play every game as you would, and don't look at opponents as being better or worse than the others. Just go in and play hard, play like we know we can.
Kyle, a lot of times guys get to this level and they struggle. Last 2 games, you look like you've been really comfortable, and granted the competition hasn't been the best, but how smooth is it coming for you right now, and how hard do you expect it to get?
It feels really good right now being out there. Been trying to be really poised and focused and make sure I'm mentally prepared for each game. Credit to the coaching staff and everybody else on the team who prepares me for the game. So I expect to go through my ups and downs, but try to stay even keel through it all.
Darius, Coach mentioned that you and Mariel are getting more consistent minutes than you got last year, and both of you look more comfortable, but are you feeling more comfortable, and kind of how you feel about being out there, now 4 games into the season?
Yeah, I would definitely say we're more comfortable. Throughout the times last year, we both had moments where we were starting, and then we had games where we barely played. So being out there now and getting a lot more minutes just feels a lot better, and we're just going out there and trying to play with confidence every night.
Darius, the Grambling coach, was just in here raving about you guys offensively. Normally they come in here and talk about defense first, but he couldn't talk enough about how much you guys shared the ball and things like that. How have you seen this offense this year? Obviously you lost some pieces, but in terms of the unselfishness, points are more spread out. How would you kind of gauge it to this point and moving forward?
This year compared to last year, I think we don't sit back and think, well, who's going to take over Malcolm's points or who's going to take over AG's points. I think as a team we all try to do it collectively, and we move the ball really well this year. I know there's a lot of times where someone has an open shot, but we always kick it to one more and knock down shots. So I think just our team chemistry and ball movement this year is a lot better.
Darius, Iowa will be the first team from a Power 5 conference that you played. Do you feel like you guys have been tested enough so far in these? I know you just got to play the teams that are on your schedule, but
I would say, yeah, tested against each other in practice every day. We go against each other every day, battling against one of the better defenses in the country. So I think just practices make us prepare for anybody.
For both of you guys, 2 parts. First off, to see some of the guys who don't play as much and work you in practice, score in the game, play the minutes they did. How much fun is that for you guys to see them kind of get their time out there?
It's surreal for me because they work so hard, and they're part of the reason why we can execute as well as we do night in and night out. I know they're excited and sometimes a little too antsy when they get in, but we just tell them to just have fun and play the game of basketball, and they did that tonight.
Kyle, did it feel like you played 13 minutes, and have you ever scored 20 in 13 minutes before?
No, because, in high school and AAU, you always played most of the game, but however long Coach puts me in, it doesn't matter to me. I just try to contribute as best I can for as long as I'm in.
And then, Darius, is there a point in a game like this where obviously you're happy with the way you're playing, but do you ever feel bad for a team when they're having a night like that? I mean, they're not hitting shots and they're just getting blown out, or not at all? No.
Do I feel bad for the other team? It's hard to say how do I feel bad for them, but I feel excited for our defense. For us to maintain it throughout the whole game, even though we're up by so much, speaks a lot for us, and this shows how we're coached every day.
Darius, you and Justice had the similar one-handed cock-back dunks. Whose was better?
Ooh, I think Justice was better because he did a little funny face after the game. He had his tongue out, so I think he had a better dunk tonight.
Kyle, Tony said that one of the things that's impressed him about you is that you're letting shots come to you. You're not forcing anything. Can you talk about that and how you hunt shots?
A good way of playing more and more each game with Coach Bennett is not turning the ball over. So I've tried to not be conservative, but just let the game come to me. I feel like I have a second nature feel for the game, so I try to get everybody involved, and then when I'm open, I just don't even think about it and shoot it.
Darius, Devin started this game off with a behind-the-back pass that really kind of got things going. Was that good to see? I know he had kind of struggled the last couple of games. Good to see him kind of getting the flow of things early, and was this a big game for him moving forward?
Oh, yeah, of course. I think the last game we were talking after practice, he was upset with himself a little bit because he went 0 for 5, but he came out tonight, made a big shot, and he got to feeling good, and then he came down, made a behind-the-back pass, and then he did the same play in the second half. So, yeah, I think his confidence is going to be up now, which we definitely need.